Hey Max, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This is certainly your year.
I hope so.
Well, I think
2018 was pretty good, but I think we can beat it.
I think you are beating it.
Oh, good.
Because you have a new show as Celebrity Mentor on the launch season 2.
Yeah.
You have a new tour with Really Cry.
Yeah.
I would say you've got a lot happening
A lot of stuff
already,
going,
which
yeah.
is very exciting. Talk to me first about your role as Celebrity Mentor. What was the impetus for you to say yes to that?
Well, first of all, it feels weird to be called a celebrity mentor because
Yeah.
I never think of myself as a celebrity or a mentor. I just think of myself as a guy in a rock and roll band. But the producers of the show, I know from the Junos. They produced the Junos, and we performed on a couple of occasions. And they asked if I'd participate, and I wanted to kind of get a sense of what they're looking for. And they just said, be yourself. And I told them, I said, okay, well, I'm basically going to offer advice that I'd offer to a young band person at the Horseshoe Tavern. Because I get asked often by people in bands, who are coming up, how to go about doing it.
Sure.
And so I said, I'm just going to do that. And they said, that's exactly what we want.
So you kept it real.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is the secret sauce, isn't it?
I think it is the secret sauce.
So with that secret sauce, what were you looking for in your aspiring artist to say, hey, you know what, this person is ready to be launched?
Yeah, even though I'm in a rock and roll band, I love different genres. I'm very interested in pop music and hip hop and electronic music and folk music. And so you're just looking for sort of an original spirit. And I think that's one of the great things about artists is that it doesn't have to be technically correct all the time. It just has to be unique. And, there's some artists that did things totally perfectly, but it wasn't exactly what we were looking for. So it's just, is there something... rock and music is all about sort of like yes or no. Does it feel right or does it not feel right? And we were just looking for somebody to sort of hit the heart in the right way.
And you certainly found that this season, didn't you? And we
Yeah.
can't wait to share it. We can't give anything away.
No, I can't say anything.
So let's talk about your tour.
Yeah, we're excited. We're
Rally Cry.
Rally Cry tour. We're heading out January 31st. First day's in Edmonton, heading over to Vancouver and Victoria, and then back across, finishing up in Montreal. And these shows are the biggest we've ever taken on. So big that we have a catwalk as part of the stage, which we're very excited about. That was my one request. We were going through a lot of production design ideas, and I said, just give me a catwalk and you guys can do whatever else you want.
Are you ready to walk that catwalk?
Oh yeah, big time. I live for the catwalk. And we're taking on a band called Lord Huron, who are a great American band that we love. And the thing I'm most excited about is see how our fans react to the new material. Rally Cry songs, they're all written with the spirit of playing them live and knowing that we like a good healthy sing-along. And we haven't played really any of the songs except for a couple to Canadian audiences yet. So that'll be an exciting thing for us.
Brand spanking new.
Yeah.
And if I am quoting you properly, you said that this album you wanted to be like quirky, different, but still have that rock and roll foundation. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And do you feel like you've hit that mark?
I think so. It's a very direct record. It's 10 songs. We don't really meander around too much, but there's I think a healthy dose of all the things that we're known for, and that's like spirited songs. There's compassion. There's some humor. All the guys in the band, play their parts beautifully. So it's I don't know. I think it's us at our best.
I really found People's Champ to be very powerful. Like you go there, but you go there in such an upbeat manner.
Yeah.
And I think the world needs more of that. So kudos to you guys.
Yeah, I think some of my favorite songwriters are guys like Stevie Wonder or Joe Strummer from The Clash, John Lennon. Songwriters who can write really great hooky music, but also have like a political message behind it, or they're trying to understand the world, and so that's what we were trying to do with the song People's Champ, because it's about Donald Trump and how inadequate he is as a president. I'll say one of my most satisfying moments was performing that song on Parliament Hill on Canada Day in Ottawa, and having like 20,000 people bop along to it, and having like Canadian government officials on stage singing along. I was like, this is the best.
That's a very powerful moment,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And my last question for you is, can you share a little bit about Relentless? Because I shared with you before we popped on. I love that one line about dreaming, not dreaming too big, but dreaming the right size.
Dreaming the
Can you
right
elaborate
size.
on that?
Yeah, I was thinking a lot about my parents in that song, actually, and just their support and what they offered as when I was growing up. And my mom, she I don't know. I think she's always been very supportive in like whatever you choose to do. It doesn't necessarily need to be like a grand thing. As long as you have a job that you like and that you're proud to do, and that you can support yourself as an adult. Like that's really the most important thing. So it does. You don't have to be a lawyer or a doctor. As long as you're some sort of contributing member in some small way, that's a great noble thing. And I think that's an important value.
It is, and that's well said. So we'll leave it at there. I want to say thank you, and for more tour information, they can go to Arkells Music.
Yeah, arkellsmusic.com, yeah.
And then for more information about you and the launch, we're going to have everyone follow the hashtag, the launch.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.